Hi, this is Brandy. I am going over my neuroticism scale study today for you. So my study was on measuring neuroticism in relation to age, gender, and ethnicity. There are 5 primary dimensions of personality in psychology. This is often called the Big 5 personality trait model. And so they are extroversion, agreeableness, neuroticism, conscientiousness, and openness. This study's construct was built around the goal of measuring neuroticism in relation to age, gender, and ethnicity, and it wanted to see whether or not the levels of neuroticism someone displayed had any effect, any relation to their age, gender, or ethnicity. And someone that would have a lot of traits of neuroticism would be someone that is plagued by moodiness, emotional instability, and sadness. For my test items, it was a quantitative, anonymous online Likert scale questionnaire designed to measure whether age, gender, and ethnicity affect the level with which someone displays high or low levels of neuroticism. The Likert scale questionnaire was composed of 20 questions graded solely for this study. The participants answered the questions on a 5-point satisfaction scale, which ranged from 1 meaning strongly agree to 1 meaning strongly disagree and 5 strongly agree. And then there was also some neutral options in between as well. This is the initial feedback results for my test items. We have, for the first one, we have the means, and then we have the standard deviations, and also that one, and right here. So this is my recoded questions and recoded item statistics. And so these are all the questions that I ended up having to recode, and then this is the updated stats. So this is my pilot test results. So there was 21 participants in total, 14 females and 7 males, and their ages ranged from 21 to 56. And their genders, their ethnicities, that was a typo. I have 11 Caucasian, and then 5 Black or African American, 3 Asian, and 2 Latino or Hispanic. And then the online Likert questionnaire found that gender may affect the level with which someone displays high levels of neuroticism, whereas there was a few more women that seemed to have higher levels, but there did not appear to be any notable connections between ethnicity and age. And my sampling strategy was a convenience sample. It was made up of my family and friends. I used email to recruit my participants. My methods for reliability and validity. The methods for assessing the reliability and validity of the Likert scale initially assessed the reliability internal consistency was Cronbach's alpha, and after computing this statistic, the measure of reliability was evaluated, and the questions that need to be removed or reverse coded were, and then the same assessment for the reliability and internal consistency, which was also Cronbach's alpha, was computed to see the statistical change. My factor analysis results. The results of the factor analysis indicate that it is a clean matrix that is no cross-loading, and that there are between 1 and 3 factors that account for significant variance. Upon further exploration of the scree plot, as well as the total variance explained in the table and the rotated factor matrix table, it was concluded that the measure contained 2 factors, accounting for 50.836% of the total variance. And the factor 1 was personal and intellectual expansion statistic, and the factor 2 was community and family connection statistic. Some ideas for future study would be that the participants would be better served. The study would be better served if the participants represented the demographics of our country better. I definitely had more women in my study than I feel represents our country as a whole, just because I used people that I know, so it was a little limited in that way, and also as ethnicity and age as well. And make it more of an interview style instead of a Likert scale. I think that would improve the data significantly, considering there's so many things that go into why someone may be displaying these traits. There's a lot of other variables besides just the fact that they They may not display these traits all the time. And so that is my study. I appreciate you taking the moment to review it with me. Thank you very much.